what I'm planning to cover is, one is I will cover about Finland, the place where I come from, where I have been living now. The second part of my presentation, I'll try to cover more on the innovation part of Finland, what's happening there. And then I would cover about the company and what we are doing. So my presentation. And I think my presentation is going to be more like creating an awareness of what's happening and what are the technologies required, what is the, I would say, what is the present ecosystem in Finland at the moment. Yeah. This is one of the pictures of Finland. This is how Finland looks. I'm not sure how many of you have heard about Finland. Finland is considered to be one of the most happiest country in the world. It has been rated 7th time in the last 7 years. It's one of the most happiest country. Best country for business environment, best in primary education, best in university industries, best destination EU for international business, the best in the world, and the most stable country in the world. So you can see Finland being a very small country. I would call Finland as the best kept secret of the world. And that's Finland. And the most interesting part of Finland is 5.5 million people. Capital is Helsinki. Independence Day 1917. Of course, it has other facts, but just to, I mean, if I break into these numbers, you have a population of 5.5 million people, out of which 2.2 million people are working. That's a working population. 1.6 million people, 1.6 million are students. The rest of them is the aging population, the elderly people. You can imagine in a country where the population is 2.2 million, I'm talking about the working population is 2.2 million, and how it stood 20 years back. And that is what fascinated me. When I visited Finland 20 years back, this is what I saw Finland. After having lived in India for so many years, then I realized the best elevators, Kone, it's from Finland. Mining equipment, Sandvik, from Finland. The largest engines in the world, Finland. Of course, the Angry Birds came in between. Mobile, those days, Nokia. Mining, Metso. Valmet in the pulp and paper business. Agriculture and equipments was Valtra, which is called now Echo, part of Echo Corporation. Largest ships in the world are built in Finland. Approximately, if you see the kind of ships that are built in Finland, 3.5 meters, 350 meters long ships. And these are, you might have heard about the Royal Caribbean and others, where these cruise and ferries are extensively used for international travel. In India, you have a lot of multi-story buildings, but if you go and observe them, most of the cleaning work, you're using Dino lift or Brento skylifts, which comes from Finland. Almost all the companies, industries, when you visit factories in India, most of the welding manipulators come from Finland. And if I start reading the list, it's so long, you'll be surprised. A country with 2.2 million working population is here. So you can imagine what is the height, what is the level of innovation. Small country, small population, but here they are. Their companies speak for themselves. That's Finland. And then you can realize why it is so. Small population, everybody speaks the truth, extremely trustworthy country. Half the place you don't need documents. What you speak is considered to be truth, and is the truth. Best work-life balance. You work 37.5 hours a week, and you have best family and work life. You don't need to work long hours, no. Home to many companies, thriving companies. Green and sustainable. This is Finland. And work-life balance is something which is not compromised by anybody. Because what they believe is life is not just about work, it's about the quality of life with you and your family. Family life is highly valued. Your holidays are extremely important. Working hours are extremely important. You have a cut-off evening. If the company ends at 4 p.m., it's 4 p.m. is 4 p.m. It's not 4:01. No, it's 4 p.m. You take care of your well-being, because if your health is good, you can take care of your family, you can take care of your company. Health is extremely important. Well-being. You have to take your holidays, enjoy your holidays every year. Nobody pressurizes you to accumulate or take it to the next year. Finish it in that year. Restore your minds, body, and keep your stress level under control. See, we are all working in IT companies or tech companies, and the kind of pressure we have, time pressure, everything. But still, this is most important. Today, Finland is number 1 in intellectual property rights, number 3 most innovative country, number 3 in university and industries research collaborations. 2.8% of the country's GDP goes into R&D. And that is the reason why you have a lot of R&D spent there. Research. Considering the population, example, if you see this, you have 1 million, on the base of 1 million people, you have 6,525 researchers working, as when compared to the US. Small country, research-oriented country, happy country, everybody is interested in giving the best. And Finland is one among the top 10 most innovative countries in the world. Happy mind, happy people, and you have time to think, time to innovate. World's most renowned brands, Angry Birds, Kone, Nokia, these are all from Finland. So that's why I repeat, it's the world's best kept secret. Now you can see in terms of digitization, when I compare at a European level, you can see the level of digitization over here. Finland comes number 1. You have less population, less people, connectivity, human capital, use of internet, IoT. So this is the level of digitization happening in Finland. When we talk about sustainability, whether it is a social sustainability or economical or environmental, again, I'll have to keep repeating, education best in the world, Finland happiest in the world, 3rd most gender equal. Finland is a country where men and women are absolutely equal. It's a crime to talk anything about anybody. Everyone is same, all can perform all works, all regularly do the same things. Compared to size, Finland judges the most good for humanity. Freest country in the world, 2nd best sustainable, Finland 3rd most innovative country in the world. I mean, I can keep reading, but this is what Finland today is and what you can see. Cleanest country. Okay. Now let's talk about the ecosystem, especially the startup ecosystem. What we need for good ecosystem is mindset, happy minds, happy people. You can think freely, no liabilities behind you. You have all the time to think and with a positive attitude. Education system, one of the best in the world. Social and government support. Finland as a country and as a government, as a state, it supports everybody. You can be sure once you're part of the system takes care of you. The system takes care when you're employed, system takes care when you're unemployed. System as a family, system takes care of your family. Education is free, health is free. When you're unemployed, you have your unemployment benefit. When you retire, you have your pension. And if I start listing out, basically you are not stressed and you don't have any insecurity in life, basically. So when all these are met, then you have public and private funding. There are a number of events, opportunities where you get to meet and collaborate. And then you have these communities and working spaces. That is how the system supports you in your innovation. And then the regional businesses, like we're talking about Business Turku, these are different. I would say the cities, Business Expo, Helsinki business, and of course our Team Finland is there to always support you in all of the Business Finland is there to support you. And then acceleration so if you decide that you would like to innovate something, there's an opportunity, stress-free, work-life balance, and you can really, the whole system is in place to support you, basically, right? And that is the reason why you have so many startups in Finland and successful startups in Finland. And again, repeat, small country, but you can look at the output of this small country. Other interesting areas of Finland. Now I go a little bit in technology. I will only just touch at a high level because I don't want to go into the subject matter right now. So whether we talk about quantum computing in Finland, please feel free to click pictures if you want to. I can share the slides. Are you talking about health in Finland? There's a system in place. Again, the ecosystem is there to take care, depending on your interest areas. Whether you're interested in energy in Finland, and you can see the kind of investments happening with this food tech in Finland, over 540 million euros spent, then whichever technology you're in. And then of course games, Angry Birds, and there are so many other games coming out of Finland. Almost every kid knows those games these days. Artificial intelligence, data analytics, again, in these areas. Defense, Finland is investing a lot and has been investing. And now, of course, there's public-private partnerships in many areas. New materials, again, we are talking about sustainability, we are talking about eco, etc. Yeah, this was what I thought, that this is at a very high level, at a macro level, what's happening. Now, relevant technology. Basically now, here I come to the next level, which is the reality. Reality in the sense that this is what the companies expect you to be hands-on. If you're part of the system you're working. These are the areas where there's a demand for resources. These are the areas, and these are the places where the technology is taking the country to. So whether you're talking artificial and machine learning, Internet of Things, robotics, AR, VR, gaming, cybersecurity, industry, 5G, digital, quantum, smart mobile. These are the areas where there is a lot of opportunity today in Finland. So irrespective of which segment you choose, this is what is behind it. Some of the public projects, I may click one or two places, but there was no point in writing everything. So I just put the links. So if I click into any of these links, then you get to know what's happening and what is the real high-end cutting technology happening as on today, which are the high-end projects which are happening as on today. So you can go into these web pages, because some are working here, some aren't, but this is the high level, whether it's artificial IoT, robotics, please feel free. Same is the case in metaverse, quantum computing. Maybe I can click something on 6G just to give you a little idea, like what exactly you will see once you click on these pages. Finland calls for greater international collaboration in 6G, research and development, and then what's happening in 6G. All this is in the media. It's in the website, so there's no point for me to copy and who is the contact person. So if you click in these links, you will know what's the latest happening in these scenarios. I just thought I'll just click this. Now about our group of companies. Like I represent Kaiku group of companies, and we work very closely with Business Finland. Business Finland supports us, and we thank them for the kind of slides they shared with us. Now, brief introduction is that one is we have Eco Engineering, where we do software development and engineering design services for Finnish companies. And the other main segment is our Kaiku HR, which is specialized in staffing and recruitment services. So we as a company, we have been offering our services to these all Finnish companies. As a group, I'll be a bit fast, just to give an idea about our group. Kaiku is the main parent company. Under this, we have three verticals. One vertical is we have a number of, I would say, our own offices in different cities. Like this is Kaiku Oulu office, Pori, Rauma, Turku, Tampere, Uusimaa, and of course this is EcoWorks. Here what we do is, we as a company, we employ the right talent, right engineers, mechanical, electrical, automation, controls, IT engineers, IoT, software, everything, I would say. And also we have industries where they need blue-collared workmen. These days it's very difficult to segregate or differentiate between blue collar and engineers, because most of the equipments these days are CNC machines. And the blue collar people, it would not be fair to call them just blue collar. They program themselves, they upload into the system, they try it out, and then the machines, and all machines are SPMs and high-end machines. So basically we're talking about, as a company, at the moment, if I speak, we have approximately more than 500 plus people working in this, employed in our company and working for our customer companies or our own companies. We have a number of group companies, so either in our company or. Second part is we have this engineering company, like a typical, I would say, engineering company, where we have front-end team sitting in Finland, and then we have a daughter company in India called as Fineco Engineering in India. One is in Bangalore and the other is in Pune. So here we manage the projects. So we take up the projects, whether software, hardware, embedded, control, automation, mechanical, etc. So that's done from India. And front-ending happens in Finland. And the third one is purely a recruitment company. What we write there is Fill-Fin. Basically what it means is Fill Finland. So here, depending on the requirement, what we get from our own companies, our own group companies, or from our end customers, we then identify the right resources and take them to Finland. And that's through this channel, Fill-Fin. So there's a totally different team working in that area. So this is about our company. Just to give you an idea about like our offices, our head office in Rauma in Finland. And these are different cities in Finland, Turku, Tampere, Espoo, Kokkola. So here we have our offices. These are our development centers, Bangalore in India, which is Bangalore. I mean, this office is situated HSR layout in Bangalore, and this is in Pune, where we do mechanical engineering and ship design. We as a company, we also have shareholding in one of the shipyards in Finland. Finland has 3 main shipyards and one of the large shipyards. So we have shareholding in one of the shipyards where we design and build ships in Finland. So our engineers offer engineering services, ship design services to our shipyard from India. As a group, we try our best to support end to end. So we have experienced team, we have partnership with our customers, like, it's more like a good relationship where the work goes on for years together. If you take up an R&D project and it goes on along, and it's a product development goes on again, then we manage some projects. We have global resources, that is, at the moment we have in our own company more than resources from 17 different countries or 17 nationalities working in our whole company. We are capable to handle large engagements, large and small projects, and we are extremely productive and sustainable. And we have large pools of engineers both from India and also from other countries to manage the projects. So this is the way how, as a whole group, we work today. And typically, if I just go a little step, like how do we recruit in India? When we consolidate our requirement of all our group companies. Like as on today, we have approximately 850 people working in our company, in our group companies. So what we do is we keep getting profiles. So we consolidate the requirements and then look for suitable candidates from our database. And we also have our job advertisements coming in on our web pages for all the companies. Then we conduct interviews. Especially in case of the blue collar, we do both practical and theory tests. And of course, we also check what kind of background you all have. Then direct discussion with their immediate supervisor sitting, who is the supervisor in Finland. He directly has a discussion chat. Medical tests. Then when it comes to employment letter, the employment letter is issued as per the local laws of Finland. So your employment letter is exactly what any other person, any employee in Finland would have. We support in visa processing, but you will have to go directly and attend the visa interviews at the embassy and get your visas. We organize a travel to Finland, and we ensure that all statutory compliances are met before you start working in Finland. Whether you have your tax card, registration with all the legal departments, and ensure that your bank accounts are open, because salary goes into your bank account directly. And we help in getting suitable accommodation for our people. So this is like which we have been doing, and regularly engineers from India, I mean not just engineers, workmen are relocating from India to Finland over here through us. And we have a recruitment office in Bangalore. The name of the company, that is Philfin, is in Bangalore on Cunningham Road. And our main key strength as far as when it comes to recruitment is 100% on merit basis only. Extremely ethical, totally transparent system. We have no external companies involved in our whole process. End to end is our own companies. No agents, no other officers, nobody's involved. No compromise on any compliance issue. Everything is ethical, straightforward, it goes well. No fees. Nothing. Whether it's blue collar, whether it's engineer, thing, in all areas, this is the way how we work. Yeah. I will pause over here. Please feel free if you would like to ask any questions, something you have.